This is Brandon with Kingdom Creations Design Services, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to add a blog post to your website and how to format that appropriately. And so the first thing we want to do is go to our address bar, and we're going to type in rlfchurch.org/login, and what we're going to find is that it'll bring us right to our login page. And we're going to sign in using Pastor Woodley's account. Once we've logged in here, the first thing that we're going to see is our dashboard. And in our dashboard, there's a few things that I just want to note before we talk about the blog posts. The first thing is we've just got a short little welcome video here from Kingdom Creations, and that's not anything necessarily that you need to worry about. You can check that out when you get some time. Below that, we've got Yoast SEO Post Overview. And so what that has is it has just some different, kind of gives you scores on your posts. That kind of helps you to make your posts more effective with search engines and things. Google Analytics Dashboard. Now, since we just installed this today, obviously there's not much activity, or no activity for that matter. And so that's always here on your dashboard. There's a greetings here from Kingdom Creations as well as my contact information. And then we have tutorial videos. And so in the dashboard, all of your tutorial videos are going to show up here in the dashboard. And so as we add more, this will become populated with all of those. And so if you ever have questions, or if you need new tutorials, just let me know. But we have a whole collection of tutorial videos that are available to you and should be able to help you handle anything you've got to handle, blog posts and different edits and things like that. And so that's the overview of just the dashboard here. But now to add posts, or to add a blog, I should say, the way we do this is to follow these step-by-step directions. The first step is to go to Posts and click on Add New. Now when this loads, we're going to actually go ahead and add a new blog post. The first thing we want to do is to create a title. And so the theme of this blog is going to be bacon. Probably not the same type of blog post that you will be writing, but just for our purposes, I think this will work fine. The next step is to use the Divi Builder. Now, pretty much everything that you do on your website is going to utilize this function here. And I'm going to show you this in a different tutorial, all of the functions. But for this tutorial, we're just going to walk you through how to make a blog post. And so the first step here is to load from library. Now we've got some templates in here already that we can use for these purposes. So we're going to do a new blog post layout. We're going to load it. And what we're going to find is that we do not need to edit this whole first section, the title. The title is already taken care of automatically through the website. Below that, we've got post title, put blog post here, text here. And so what we want to do is to just basically follow these instructions. So the post title, we do not want to change this. This is just going to show the title of the post in a secondary spot on the page, which I'll show you the live preview here in a moment. So now where it says put blog text here, we want to get rid of anything that's in there, and we want to paste our text. So I'll just go over, I've got a whole article here that we want to put in. And so we're going to go ahead and paste this article about bacon into here. And we're going to save that and exit. Now our blog post is already done. There's nothing else to change here. The only thing we may want to do is to add an excerpt. And the way we do that, we can just take the first, half sentence of our blog post, copy the text, We'll come down here to the excerpt spot right here. We're going to go ahead and paste that in. Put a couple dots after it. Now that's all set. The only other things we want to do on here, and these are very important, under the page layout we want to make sure that's full width. Under the post title we want to hide. If we want to change the publish date either before this or after, we can go ahead and change that by just selecting a date. If we change it to after, this won't actually publish until the date that you see. I'll leave it with today for now. Now we go to categories. We're going to put it in blog posts. Scrolling down, we're going to add some tags. So I've got bacon, I've got pork, and pig. Putting a comma between each of those. If I push enter, now I've got 3 tags on there. The next thing is to add a featured image. Now what I've done, I'll go into another tab. I've gone to Google Images and I've searched for bacon, and I've gone under this spot that says search tools labeled for reuse. And so now I've got these images that are labeled for reuse. And so that's gonna, these are allowed to be reused in other on other websites. So I'm gonna find. I'm also gonna do another thing, and I'm gonna search for large images because I want this picture to span the whole area of my site. And so here's one that looks fine. I'm gonna view the image so that it comes up nice and big in my browser. And I'm gonna go ahead and right-click on that and save image as. I'll just save it on the desktop. Now that image is saved, I can go ahead and add my featured image. And what I'll do is I'll just go to my desktop, and there's my image. We can drag this over. We'll wait for that to load. When it's loaded, we set the featured image. See if that actually loaded there. There we go. So now I've got my entire blog post done, and that's the entire thing on how to add a blog post. I'm going to go ahead and click publish. Once that's done, we can view the post by clicking here. And we're going to find that this image now, we've got the title at the top, and as we scroll down, we've got the secondary title and the text. As well as, other articles that have been posted. And so we see all those there. Now, just to ensure that this is actually shown up appropriately on our blog postings page, we'll go to Pastor's Blogs, and here we have, our bacon image, as well as a little bit of extra text for our readers, the date, and under blog posts. And so that's really as simple as it is to add blog posts. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me at brandon.pitts@kingdomcreations.info. Thank you.